Welcome back to the kitchen at Andersen Acres. Today we are making pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. They are delicious, fun, and an excellent treat for the upcoming Thanksgiving or Christmas or Halloween, whatever you like. So these are easy and they're great if you really like pumpkin pie. They taste a lot like that without the pie-ness. So these are one of the many ways you can use up your pumpkin puree when you are making things during the holidays. You can try these soft and delicious cookies as an alternative or an addition to pumpkin pie. The pumpkin in this recipe gives the cookies a really soft and velvety texture. They're not too sweet, they're loaded with flavor, and they got chocolate chips. How could you go wrong? So, let's start off with half a cup of butter. Okay, we are going to put half a cup of butter. We're also going to add a quarter cup of brown sugar and a quarter cup of white sugar to our bowl. Okay? Quarter cup of each. Then we are going to cream them together. Okay? We're going to use our electric mixer to do that. And begin. And we're not going to worry about it too much. What we're doing is, I don't care about this step. I just want to get the butter broken up a little bit. So to that, we are going to add half a cup. This is my pumpkin puree. We're going to add half a cup. I have a quarter cup scoop. I have other things I'm making with this, so we're not using the whole thing. You need half a cup of pumpkin puree. You need 1 egg. I already broke the yolk by accident. My bad. And we need about 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay? Not a ton, just a little. Now I have vanilla on my fingers. Excellent. Don't mind that. All right. We're going to cream this together now. Now that's my oven heating up. My butter is not as soft as it should be. It doesn't matter that much, okay? So we're going to finish by adding our dry ingredients. This is 1 1/4 cup of flour. Okay. Then we are going to add 1/2 teaspoon, so just a half teaspoon of baking soda, not powder, soda. Okay. Then we have 3 of our seasonings. We have cinnamon. A half teaspoon will do it, but you can do more than that if you like. We have cloves. A 1/4 teaspoon will do you, but you can add more or less depending on what you like. Like if you don't like it, don't add it as much. And then about 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. I go over on the nutmeg because I love nutmeg, but 1/2 teaspoon will do you. Then we need just a little bit of salt, okay? You only need like a 1/4 teaspoon. You don't need much. Yes, you do need the salt though. Add the salt. What it does is it unifies the flavors. It doesn't make it salty, okay? It just unifies the flavors. We're going to give it a quick blitz with the electric mixer. Okay, we don't need the electric mixer anymore. Okay, we're going to set that aside. We're going to pour in some chocolate chips. How many? Lots. I would go at least a cup. If you don't love chocolate chips, maybe you wouldn't go as heavy on the chocolate chips as I do. But, you know, a good cup, half a cup maybe if you don't love chocolate chips. But I like chocolate. Part of the reason I make this recipe is because it's got chocolate. Okay? That's one of the reasons. So we're going to fold that in. It smells very much like pumpkin pie. Okay? And someone's going to ask, can you use pumpkin pie filling instead of just pureed pumpkin? Yes. If you would like to do that, if that's what you've got in your cupboard, go ahead. It doesn't matter that much. So yes, if you want to use a pumpkin pie filling, feel free. I got flour everywhere. Don't worry about it. Okay, now I'm going to use my handy dandy little cookie scoop. This one has teaspoons and tablespoons. In this case, I'm going to do a decent amount out of the teaspoon side. Okay? I can't do this with that in my way. Thank you very much. So we're just going to little cookies, just using the teaspoon scoop. Okay? Just like that. Okay? They will spread as they bake. Okay? They are going to spread. This is a fairly loose batter, you can tell. But this is pretty loose. So you definitely are going to have them spreading. Okay? But that's okay. So we're going to leave a couple inches between each one. And try to keep that batter on top of itself. And you are going to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? That's what you're going to do. 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we are going to bake these for about 12 minutes. Okay? About 12 minutes. Not longer than that, but definitely until they are cooked on the inside. Remember, when you take cookies out of the oven, they are still cooking. Okay? So you do take them out and they're not like set yet, because these guys are supposed to be chewy and soft. So you are going to take them out and they're going to look like they're not quite cooked. Okay? But they will be after 12 minutes. So what we're going to do is stick these in the oven, set a timer for 12 minutes. Do keep an eye on them because ovens vary a little bit, so you might have to go plus or minus. But let's throw these in the oven. 375 for 12 minutes. All right, they are fresh out of the oven. You will notice they have started to darken around the edges. So we are going to take them and pop them on to a wire rack to cool completely. It is important that they cool. So let's pop these off. They have a really nice, delightful texture inside. We will take a look at that once they cool, but do let them cool completely. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We are going to let them cool 100% before, get off of there, we open them up and bite into them. Do remember there's chocolate chips in there, and burning chocolate in your mouth is not that much fun. We'll check on them as soon as we come back, but remember to take them off the cookie sheet pretty darn quick. You don't want the bottoms to burn. And just like that, we have 2 dozen cookies. This recipe does make about 2 dozen cookies, give or take, depending on exactly how big you make them. They are delicious, soft on the inside, and taste a lot like pumpkin pie. They're very good. I hope you enjoyed making pumpkin chocolate chip cookies with us tonight. They are a great snack for the holidays, or really any time of year, as long as you have some pureed pumpkin. They're fun, they're delicious, and they're really easy to make. That's about it for us here tonight at Andersen Acres. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this recipe. We'll see you tomorrow.